Hello everyone. In this video, what we're going to focus on is an introduction to matrices. Now please remember, if you're new, to subscribe, and please remember to like this video and also share and comment. Alright? Also remember to leave in the comments section the various mathematics concepts that you would like to see me do a video on. Right? What is matrix? A matrix is a rectangular array or arrangement of numbers or terms which are placed in brackets. The terms in the brackets are considered to be in rows and columns. Rows are horizontal, columns are vertical. Example, here I have a matrix, right? And this matrix is 3, 2, 5, 3, negative 7. As you can see, this matrix has 2 rows and 3 columns, right? So this would be row 1, where you see the most here, and this would be row 2. Now 3, 3 would be column 1, 2, negative 1 would be column 2, and 5, 7 would be column 3. So let me separate the columns for you. So this would be one column. This would be another column. And the rows here. So you can see it much better now. Now, this matrix here is described as a 2 by 3 matrix, right? Because it has 2 rows and 3 columns. So that's how we describe a matrix, alright? The size of a matrix is defined by the number of rows and columns that it has and is written row times column. So here, the above matrix is a 2 by 3 matrix. It has 2 rows and 3 columns. Here's another example. Here I have another matrix which is 6, 2. Now this is a 1 by 2 matrix, right? And this is what we call a row matrix. It has 1 row and 2 columns, right? So this is what we call a row matrix. Now, here I have a column matrix, and this column matrix is a 2 by 1 matrix. It has 2 rows and 1 column, right? And the reason why it is called a column matrix is because it only has 1 column. And the reason why this matrix is called a row matrix is because it has 1 row. But note, one term or number can make up a row or column matrix. Example, this matrix here, which I have, is 7. Now, 7 here is a 1 by 1 matrix, right? So this matrix here have 1 row and 1 column. So it either can be It is a 1 by 1 matrix, and it either can be a column matrix or a row matrix, right? Square matrix. What is a square matrix? A square matrix has equal number of rows and columns. Example, a 2 by 2 matrix and a 3 by 3 matrix. So here I have an example of a 2 by 2 matrix. It has 2 rows and 2 columns, right? And here is an example of a 3 by 3 matrix. It has 3 rows and 3 columns. So once the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, then it is a square matrix. So a 4 by 4 matrix would be a square matrix. A 5 by 5 matrix would be a square matrix, right? A 1 by 1 matrix would be a square matrix. What are equal matrices? Matrices are equal if they have 1, the same size, and 2, corresponding terms are equal. For example, let's say that we have the matrix 3, -2, 7, 4, right? Now this matrix can only equal to the matrix 3, 7, -2, 4. Right? Why? They are the same size. This matrix over here is a 2 by 2 matrix. And this matrix over here is a 2 by 2 matrix as well. And both matrix corresponding elements are equal. So the first element here is 3. And the first element in this matrix is also 3. The second element here is -2, and the second element over here is -2. The third element here is 7, and the third element here is 7, and the fourth element here is 4, and the fourth element here is 4. So these are equal matrices, right? They satisfy the two conditions. They are the same size and the corresponding elements are equal, right? So let's say that we have a matrix, right? And we have the matrix, let's say we have the matrix 5, -2, X, and Y. So that is a matrix, right? And they told you that this matrix is equal to another matrix over here, which is 5, -2, 8, and 11. And they ask you to determine the value of X and Y, right? Then X is going to equal to 8 and Y is going to equal to 11. And why? Because they are equal matrix. They are the same size and corresponding elements are equal. So here, the element in this matrix, which is 8, is corresponding to X, and 11 is corresponding to Y. So therefore, X is equal to 8 and Y is equal to 11. Alright? Let's look at another example. Let's say that we have the matrix 5, right? And here we have 3 minus X. And we have 2p here plus 4. And over here we have 3. And in this matrix is equal to the matrix this matrix is equal to the matrix 5, 7, 12, and 3. And you're asked to determine the value of X and the value of P. So clearly, the corresponding elements are equal. So 3 minus X is going to equal to positive 7. Now what we can do is to subtract 3 from both sides. Minus X is going to equal to 7 minus 3, and that's going to give us 4. So X is going to equal to negative 4. Now in order to determine the value of P, we're going to equate the corresponding elements. Therefore 2P plus 4 is going to equal to 12. Now what we're going to do is to subtract 4 from both sides. So we're going to subtract 4 from this side, and we're also going to subtract 4 from this side. So on this side, what we're left back with is 2P is going to equal to 12 minus 4, that's going to leave us with 8, and we're going to divide both sides by 2. So P is going to equal to 4. Alright, so that's how you would determine the value of P and X. Thank you for watching, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Please remember to like this video, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet done so. Turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I post a video.